It is about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I decided to take a second video here on Saturday, July 11th, just to show you the sheep. This is in the eastern half of this row that they're in. It's a 50-foot wide row, and they're taking shelter under this tree, obviously. Wonderful forage here, beautiful green grass. The western side is pretty dry, but over here it's great. And some of the sheep were out there grazing when I came out here. I'm just gonna walk past them. I do have a problem. 2 or 3 sheep decide every time I come here that they want to be on the other side of the wire. So I chase them back and they just jump through the wire. I can't, they're jumping between these 2 wires here. And I don't really have a good solution. Maybe lowering the top wire. But then I'm afraid the cows will just step over it, so. And maybe just add a 4th wire, I don't know. I'm gonna go stand in the shade over here. So that's kind of the issue that I'm running into. I saw a bunch of goatweed in the dry part of the pasture, but they're tiny. Like stuff like this is smaller. They're just dying. Over here they're doing okay. So, all right. It's a drier part of this pasture because this tree probably. But I kept the bull calves and the bull and the steer. They were back there in the back 20. And that's what they were grazing on up until a couple weeks ago. All throughout spring. And so I have another 20 acres back here. I can put the cows. I'm not comfortable putting sheep back here, but I can definitely put the cows back here. And so my thought is that when it's time to separate the bull off, one more time, the plan is I'm going to sell all of the bulls and the steer here. Just keep the one breeding bull and the young bull calves. And then keep that breeding bull on the cows for 2 or 3 months, maybe 2 months. So take them off at the end of September. And when I take them off, I'm going to take some of those calves off too. Those calves were born in March, December. And so they will be 7 months old, which is old enough to wean. It's a little young, but it should be fine. And the reason why I'll take the bull calves off is just to keep the bull company. Cows don't like to be alone. So you can hear those cicadas going. What was I going to say? Oh, heifer calves. I've got some heifer calves. I'm pretty sure they're half South Pole, and I'm pretty excited about those heifer calves, and I can't wait to breed with them. There is a concern that I have that the bull isn't breeding all the cows, or I'm doing something different than I did before. I remember 2 years ago, every single cow that I had gave birth. There was a couple calves that died shortly after birth. I got rid of those cows, but maybe just some of my cows are old or whatnot. So, but I haven't really been impressed with the breeding of the bull that I bought. I did put him on the cows when he was like 20 months old or something like that. So he wasn't quite 2 years old, which is 2 years is basically when they start their breeding. When they're very virile. Virile? I don't know the right word. When they reproduce, you know. So he's getting a second chance here. I did put the bulls on the cows about 6 months ago, just to get any cows that didn't breed, make sure that they're at least pregnant if I decide to sell them, get a few more dollars at the market. But I've kind of decided to keep all the cows this year, because I'm just way understocked, I think. And so if they do give me any calves, those calves might not be half South Pole, but those calves would appear probably in September. Nope, October, right? October, November. And then at least I can mark those cows as they're being off schedule, and put the bull back on them in January, and then go to sell them in July or something like that, you know. But just to bring all the cows into schedule again, you know. I need cows that give me calves each year. It's kind of important. Same thing with the sheep. The difference with the sheep is I'm not really concerned too much about productivity right now. I'm just trying to get a generation that's strong and healthy, that was born at the best time of year. They got colostrum when they were born, good colostrum that are disease resistant. And so in a couple years time, hopefully those lambs will start breeding, and then we'll get a second or third generation. And when I can get the breeding like on schedule, if I can at least figure that out, because I haven't really been good at that. I think I left some of the ram lambs on too long and they started breeding with their mamas. But if I can get the sheep on a good schedule and get some control of the breeding program, then I might be able to better optimize. But right now I'm just trying to get them on a schedule. So yeah, all these cows are going to be sold on Monday. So you guys have a great day. Take care and bye-bye.